Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is NAJWA BINTI FAHMI. I'm from KBA 24368A. Today in my presentation, I would like to present about my industrial training. Firstly, the company I have been worked for my internship is Pertubuhan Peladang Kawasan. Pertubuhan Peladang Kawasan Seberang Perak is a local agricultural organisation operating under the umbrella of the National Lembaga Pertubuhan Peladang, which play a pivotal role in supporting the farming community in Malaysia. Pertubuhan Peladang Kawasan Seberang Perak was registered on 24 June 1976 and is still active until now. Pertubuhan Peladang Kawasan Seberang Perak has 2,287 members and 18 members of the board of directors who administer and lead all program and activity at PPK. PPK Seberang Perak cover all members' activity under 29 area of call unit. Each unit has a leader who will always deal with and get information first from PPK. Every month of the head of the unit and members of the board of directors will meet about PPK performance and current issue. Next, what PPK service and product? Firstly, the agriculture input business, fertilizer and pesticide. This business involves the sale and distribution of essential farming supplies such as chemical fertilizer, organic fertilizer, pesticide, herbicide, and seed. These inputs are crucial for members who engage in paddy farming, vegetable cultivation, and small-scale livestock production. One of the key financial benefit offered by PPK Seberang Perak to its registered member is the distribution of annual dividend, also known as profit sharing based on share ownership. Members who hold share in the cooperative are entitled to receive a portion of the organization yearly profit calculated according to the number of shares they own. PPK also offer paddy marketing service. Through this service, PPK acts as the middle agent between farmers and licensed rice miller or government agencies such as Paddy Beras, National Berhad, East Bernas. As part of the requirement for my degree at University Technology Mara, I must participate in an industrial training program lasting 6 months, equivalent to 24 weeks. My internship starts on March 3, 2025 and I will finish on August 15, 2025. My working hours were from Monday to Friday, 8 am to 5 p.m. with a 1 hour's lunch break from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I have been given the responsibility to work under the Administration Department and Financial Management Department led by Tuan Rosali bin Ismail and Puan Siti Nofaradila binti Borhai, who manage the administration finance at PPK Seberang Perak. Being an intern present me with many diverse jobs and real-life assignments that greatly enhance my knowledge on how a real organization does their work, particularly in a semi-governmental organization such as Pertubuhan Peladang Kawasan Seberang Perak. This practical experience allowed me to put into practice much of what I had learned at the university, but it's also allowed me to learn other new skills and instill a good work ethic that will serve me well in any future workplace. Throughout the internship, I had the opportunity to handle proposal of vehicle purchase. This proposal include a cost estimation justification based on current vehicle using data and expect long-term benefit such as lower outsourcing costs and improved mobility during peak agriculture season. Additionally, the vehicle will be used during emergency, event preparation and government project handling, ensuring the cooperative ability to respond quickly to field needs. The investment aligned with PPK goals of enhancing its logistic capabilities while providing better support to its member and project stakeholders. In the account department, I did the data entry of daily cash record about the office and the agro shop. This activity made me learn to be more accurate and consistent in my work with financial data. I have been taught the skill of Microsoft Excel, including how to format the Excel sheet, use Excel formula, and how to enter financial records systematically. My job in administration department was a front office position that included the role of supporting the customer service and front desk area. It also entailed receiving and helping members face-to-face, attending phone call, and giving information on service and program provided by PPK. This helped me in imparting high interpersonal. Next, I was tasked with contract and tender documentation preparation, including verifying supporting documents and scanning them for submission through the PERAK system. I learned how procurement and tender process are handled in a government body, which add to my understanding of public sector compliance and governance. Some of my administrative duties entail writing letters and documents, physical and online filing, printing, scanning official documents, and aiding the staff in arranging incoming and outgoing documents. I equally handle data entry tasks like entering council submission, member data updates, and financial data in the system. My memorable experience was also helping out in writing proposal, and I provide editing and formatting of document prior to submission, and I had a clear picture of how to write document professionally within the government system. As we know, all the companies have sought to improve their performance. PPK has trained in stable financial performance, effective diversification of income stream has shown and stable and sustained financial position of PPK SEBERANG. There are many sources of revenue that the organization takes advantage of, including third-party agriculture and infrastructure project, agro-shop and textile store, government award tenders, and the trickling commission of related service. In order to maintain the further strengthen this financial stream, it is recommended to PPK to work on its throughout management strategies on the financial, and which lay a greater focus on being forward and risk responsive in strategic planning. This involves extensive budgeting, forecasting of the cash flow, capital expenditure planning, and sensing the financial progress through quarterly financial review to determine the deviation and modifying the framework accordingly. PPK also offers fair treatment to all staff. During the internship program, it was evident that the organization creates the inclusive, supportive, and respectful culture of the workplace. Not only had the intern been given valuable responsibility, but also participate in the discussion around the decision making, conducting event and community program. As an additional step toward institutionalization of this trend, PPK will be advised to design its own staff engagement structure, which must contain routine feedback mechanisms, grievance redressal, open practice, as well as open channel of staff to express idea or matters of concern. It should be followed by the implementation of employee satisfaction survey, leadership feedback option, and regular checks to make sure that the HR policy are open and unbiased, even as the company's car. And experience and non-serving manpower is one of the main internal strengths of PPK SEBERANG that is significant in terms of daily operation of the company and the continuity of its service. In order to make the best of the experienced workforce, PPK is advised to invest in in-house knowledge sharing scheme like cross-training and mentorship mechanisms. The development of such organized platform where the senior members of the organization can write down and share their knowledge, allowed to train the existence of the organization after the migration or retirement of the personnel. Among the most apparent we expect at the internship when done at PPK SEBERANG is the problem of staff shortage, especially in the core administration and operation department. The fact that there are only several permanent workers turns that the fact that they all will be absent as a single person can lead to substantial process. This delay makes working schedule of available employee even more burden, since they are supposed to perform multiple duties and more often than not. Intern must perform the function that should be handled by full-time staff temporarily. Throughout increased compensation and remuneration, PPK will be able to develop more effective and dedicated teams. It will be easier to encourage the personnel to remain in their jobs for a longer period of time, and it will be possible to eliminate the issue of excessive prevalence of personal terms of absence of dependable Wi-Fi connection in the office and area of operation is also one of the significant technology relay issue experienced at the PPK Sabang Perak. In spite of the availability of certain online platforms like PELADANG and the LPP portal where to manage the data of its members and transaction of cooperative, the poor internet access often restrain this platform. To overcome such weakness, PPK out to ensure that it has a better internet infrastructure by implementing office-wide broadband access of or upgrading the current Wi-Fi routes to cover all the workstation evenly. Lack of effective and consistent communication among the department is another key challenge in PPK Sabang Perak, such as weakness should be observed in case when tasks should be done involving input by several units and there was a delay or a misunderstanding that took effect on wrong communication. To overcome this weakness, PPK should apply a multi-departmental communication system. Example, weekly inter-unit briefing, common project management tools, or internal reporting. This will create transparency, diminishing the misconception and leave no one behind with respect to aim and assignment process. Lack of proper and continuous planning process, particularly to new interns and the junior staff, is one of the visible weaknesses at PPK Sabang Perak. Like the internship experience, onboarding was not spoken about and no clear heading were given since the start. To overcome this, PPK is advised to invest in a structured training program according to the distinct function and experience. A properly established onboarding system with new hire and intern will help them decrease the time spent on learning and increase the general job performance. Proper training of employees make them turn to be productive, confident, and in line with the mission of the organization. The key opportunity is that PPK Sabang Perak should expand and reinforce its relationship and connectivity with its stakeholders, that is government, agency, local universities, suppliers, non-governmental organizations, and community organizations. In order to maximize this opportunity, PPK ought to develop key stakeholders, engage in regular contract seasons, and establish formal partnership with organizations having similar motive. The investment in networking is not only worthwhile, but it is also practical since a good network may lead to better and easier outcome. This could be one of the best opportunities of PPK Sabang Perak, where more youth will be encouraged to venture into the agriculture sector. Engaging the younger generation in the process of agribusiness activity may guarantee the sustainability, innovation, and long-term rotation of manpower in the agriculture field. PPK can follow up by introducing organized youth PPK like training programs and workshop and agro-based activity, internship, and joint ventures with school. The same publications reveal that skill training programs have positive effect on youth involvement in agriculture business, thus resulting in better productivity, income, and employment results. One of the significant threats facing PPK Sabang Perak is the increasing unpredictability of weather patterns due to climate change. As cooperative surveying farmers, especially those involved in paddy cultivation, extreme weather events such as flood, droughts, or storms can severely disrupt planting and harvesting schedule, damage crops, and reduce yield. To address this, PPK should consider developing climate risk adaptation strategies such as early warning system, weather-based crop planning, crop diversification, and access to insurance scheme for members. Among the threats which are emerging against PPK Smart PERAK is the escalating competition with the private group-based commons and contemporary provider. Such competitors tend to provide speedier service, a high level of electronic convenience, and competitive rates, which may influence the market share of PPK and decrease the loyalty of the members. In order to counter such threats, PPK ought to think of a differentiation strategy rendering distinctive value-add service like personal support in agriculture integrates deliverable package loyalty rewards to long-term members and online membership platform. As you can see in these pictures, this is what I have done in my industrial training. What the activity that I have been done, what the event I have been joined. I hope you enjoy.